And
we're live.
All right. Wow, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me make sure that we are broadcasting, and then we will be all set. There we go. All right, we are live. Welcome, 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 folks. Geocaching Podcast. We are back.
Actually, it's the reboot.
Is that what I say? Geocaching Podcast already?
Yes.
This is what happens when you go away for a while.
Yes.
Everything mushes. I came that close to saying GeoSnippits last night
Mm-hmm.
on the Geocaching Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight that's the first one. That's hey folks, how you doing? HeadHardHat here with wife Amy. And yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit. The pre-show is going to last about 3 minutes tonight. And we will go over all this fun stuff, but
Yep. And I'm going to tell about my issue as well.
really,
Might as well.
okay, we will do this. So yeah, you're gonna get some pre-show stuff right in the show tonight, and we will go from there. Lots of interesting things. Again, we'll go over in a few minutes. I think what we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna probably have. Uh, we won't do the half-hour pre-show for a while. I think for that we're gonna. The idea is to condense things down a little bit, and get some more meat, less fluff. It doesn't mean we're not going to tell you more about us, because we know that you guys are interested in stuff that we do, and when we get geocaching things going and stuff like that, we'll bring that into it. But you got to do what you got to do,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we're doing. And we appreciate, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate all the thoughts and good wishes and everything that everybody has sent to us over our hiatus. And you guys are amazingly good, and that's quite frankly the reason why we're back. So we love you. You are our extended family just as much as we are a part of yours, and we thank you. So good stuff. I think it's about time, and we will get going here with the shoe. All right, folks, sit back, relax, get your favorite libation, your favorite snack. The GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast is coming at you right about now. Well, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. I'm your host, Andy HeadHardHat Smith, and I'm here with the wonderful, the delightful, the very warmed up in her warm snuggly, in her
Sweatshirt.
in her sweatshirt, wife Amy. How you doing, darling?
Fine.
That's great. We are back, and whew, we had ourselves a hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
And through all that, if you've read on our website, and of course through social media, and that we quite frankly just needed we needed a break. We needed to recollect our thoughts, reprioritize things, and go from there. So what we did is we put on the website, told you basically the initial stuff of what was going on. You're going to get a little more meat on that in a little bit, but we got such an outpouring from you fine folks in the GeoSnippets universe that we were deeply moved. Very much appreciate your thoughts and your well wishes, and we want to say thank you for that. So yeah, we quite frankly, because of you fine folks and all the input and emails and notes of thoughts and everything, that's why we're here. So again, thank you for that. So we are going to go right into this. We have three things that we're going to be going over tonight. We're going to be going over show stuff. There are going to be some changes. We are going to get into GeoWoodstock 16, aka 2018, is going giga. And we've got time. We're going to
That's
get over.
exciting.
That is really exciting. And we've got also going to be going over 10 creepy caches for Halloween, which will be a lot of fun with that as well, because Halloween's Tuesday. So good stuff. Can't believe already
I know.
we're smack into the
I know.
holiday season.
You know, and I'm a little glad that we had the break,
Yes.
because I don't think I could do that and the holidays at the same time.
It was a lot.
That's
And
crazy.
now I know there's a lot of speculation. What went on? Why are we doing all this? Quite frankly, life just kind of caught up with us
Oh,
a lot. There was nothing, and I don't want you to think for a second there was nothing between Amy and me
No.
that way. Nothing
No.
like that. It was everything else in life. Matter of fact, we hung on to each other a lot stronger because of a lot of things that went on. Let's face it, financially, we were both working 2 jobs. So there was no time for anything. We would come home, we would go to work. Sometimes we'd go to work, come home and go to work again, especially Amy for a lot of things
or
like
just
that.
go to work and then
Go to work.
14 hours later come home.
Yeah. So things added up with that because financial stuff is as simple as that. When we say in the show about, we need your financial support so that we can continue doing things on, that started becoming a factor. So, things have kind of gone down a little bit on pledges and stuff, and that affected things.
And of course, I mean, we haven't been doing the other stuff as well, like the hangouts and stuff,
Right.
because
No time.
honestly, we have no time.
Yeah.
And it's just it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it is, because we come home, we're absolutely freaking exhausted.
Right.
And all we want to do is sit down and drink some tea or whatever
Before you go to sleep,
before
to
you
get
go
up
to
and go
bed.
back to work.
Right.
Yeah. So that was a major part of things. Things just piled up on each other.
Yes. And after the day after the last show that we did, I went to work and could not stop crying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's odd. Never before experienced this. Ended up having a bad panic or anxiety attack and couldn't leave the house for 3 days.
Yeah.
So I've been working on that, and thankfully got some good doctors.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm on medication for generalized anxiety disorder and depression.
Right.
So it was a huge struggle for not only me but for him as well, and I couldn't help him
Yeah.
because I couldn't even help myself at
Yeah.
the time.
Because you could see in
So-
some of the shows that we did where you would just kind of break out laughing and a bunch of other things.
Yes.
And coming off a stronger medication from way back when, to trying to reorient yourself,
And when I
that
was
was huge on you.
coming off that medication, I was having bad hallucinations, like demon hallucinations and things like that. And it was stressful, does not even begin to describe this.
Right.
So the fact that I don't want to be on medication, but I also don't want to have panic attacks. So um so that's where
Yeah.
I was.
Now you add that with
a month and a half.
the stuff that we did working, the stress that dealt with that, not being able to go out do geocaching, not being able to go out to events because that also affected that as well.
Then your mother-in-law passing away.
My mother-in-law passing away.
I think she's mine too, but
yeah, and it just piled on stuff onto stuff onto stuff.
Yep.
And things are better. Things are definitely getting better. You'll see that with Amy and a bunch of other things as well, because it's like a balloon popped. All of a sudden it's like, okay, we've got enough of a breath now, we can deal with things again, because it literally got to that point.
Yeah.
And so again, thank you for all the well wishes and all that. So that's the cause of all this. And like I said, definitely 100 million times % better now than we were for things.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean there isn't going to be some changes though. And what we're going to do, let's face it, when you've talked about it in the chat room, you've talked about it on social media, and that I do 2 live podcasts a week.
Mm-hmm.
That is a minimum of, 100 and some odd shows a year that I've got to come up with content for.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Just ask anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Plus do it live
Mm-hmm.
and go with that. So there was just so much added stuff that went on. The pre-show was a half hour, and that was a show inside the show. The stuff that we did was an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an hour and a half show plus geocaching podcast. It just became too much.
Yeah.
So this is some of the changes that we're going to go through. I hope it's acceptable to you because this is what we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to go to a 30-minute show format.
For
now.
now. We'll see where it goes.
You know how things go. Everything started out at a 30-minute
we had
format.
A 5-minute pre-show.
We had a 5-minute pre-show. We had, 30 minutes of discussion. We'll see how everybody get, when they come back and join us in the chat room and, interact with us more. Who knows what's going to go with that. But for now, we're going to go back to the basics. We're going to do a 30-minute format. The show is going to start at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 p.m. We'll have probably a couple-minute pre-show beforehand like we did tonight. But the shows are actually going to start at 8 p.m. on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. So when we used to start the pre-shows, when we're actually going to do the show, it's going to be 30 minutes. The prizes, a lot of people asked about that. A lot of people said, if this is too much, don't do the prizes. I can't do that.
We want to do the prizes. I mean, that's part of, it's exciting for us to give it away as it is for you to
we love getting it from the sponsors and we love giving them away, but that even got to be a bit much.
So we're going to do it intermittently.
Right.
And we'll let you know what kind of schedule it's going to be on and that type of thing.
Right.
So.
We still want to promote the cash stash. So what may happen in a case like that is, and again, this is just up in the air right now, we may display a prize that goes into literally a stash that if say first week we don't do it, the second week we do, you get 2 prizes because we'll promote a prize each week because we want to promote the sponsors.
Right.
If it's 2 weeks before we give away the prize, you get 2 prizes. If it's 3 weeks, you get 3 prizes. It's something like that where it'll accumulate. And yet we can still talk about with the sponsors the different things that they want to
and
go.
We might do a big prize once a month. Or something.
We'll do something like that.
Anyway,
we'll figure it out. But you will still get prizes, and we will go that way.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out some of them. Sometimes we'll do them live. Sometimes we'll do them over the week. So we'll figure it out. We'll let you know. We're starting in November. We'll start fresh next week. Yeah. Again, back to the basics. We're going to come up with several topics each week. And we are going to go over back to the tutorial type stuff and get into that because, we are a tutorial type show. And so we're going to get back to a lot of that. And I think what you will find with this new 30-minute format is there is more meat for you to get information and less fluff. And if there are certain things that you want to bring back or something new you want to bring into, we're going to just start from square one and we will build on that. Mm-hmm. So that's the main thing. I mean, it's one of those things that, we needed the break. We're glad we're back and we're glad you're back too.
Yes.
So thank you. And we're going to go from that.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get into stuff with that. Let's see. I don't think I officially got into that. It's October 26, 2017. In the next, half hour or so, both co-host Amy, the HeadHardHatress, and I will bring you some interesting information and tidbits about the game, the sport, yes, the obsession known as geocaching. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Again, they're going to have our show start. The live feed's going to be 8 o'clock on Thursdays for a half-hour show. We do have all our social media, so if you want to interact with us, please do that. It's up in the upper hand corner in GeoSnippits.com website. And be sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that when we do the podcast, yes, it's going to be on a regular basis again, you will get that right in your subscribe bucket. So that's really, really cool. Greatly appreciate it. Finally, we have our voicemail line where you can call in your questions, your comments, your suggestions by calling 919-341-9519. Or you can go to our website at geosnippits.com. On the right-hand side of the screen is the Send Voicemail tab, where you can use our SpeakPipe app and send us a voicemail. The cool thing about it is it's free, and that way you don't have to worry about phone charges and things like that. So please, please, please give that a try. All right, good stuff. Let's move on. Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by gxproxy.com and gxproxy.eu for our friends in Europe, for geocachers serious about leaving their mark.
And also by coinsandpins.com, the best place to get custom coins, geocoins, lapel pins, and patches made. Go through our GeoSnippits links and use the promo code HeadHardHat for a 10% discount. And FYI for our listeners, you can sign up for their newsletter to get notified of when new coins and patches are available for sale. We're also very thankful to all of our sponsors. And if you want to see more of their products, please be sure to go to our GeoSnippits websites and simply click on their logos. Not only do you get great deals, but it helps our program as well.
And if you hear a little whining or something with the geo dogs outside, wondering why they're not inside. Just saying.
Yes.
Moving on.
Inside.
Yeehaw! Yep. Show stuff. GeoWoodstock 2018 Spooky Geocaches GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, episode 216. All right, we already gave you part one. That was all the stuff about the show. If you have any comments or questions about that, please let us know. We'll be more than glad to answer your questions. You know, we're pretty much an open book on everything, which is why so many of you care, and we do appreciate it. So if you do have any questions or comments or ideas that you want to do with the show, now's the time to bring it up. And we really do appreciate it. All right, let's move on. We've got a little bit of time here. This is about the most amazing stuff that I literally did not think was going to be possible. GeoWoodstock 16, aka GeoWoodstock 2018, is going giga. Now I know we're a little behind the eight ball. We were actually going to jump everybody, but things didn't
Joshua
work that
was
way.
all over it.
Yeah, so Joshua was all over it, and we thank all the rest of the podcasters out there for their parts in spreading the news about GeoWoodstock. So lots of stuff going on. I want to do a huge shout out for Jesse Tuttle.
Oh my gosh.
He
has been amazing with this.
This is something. Now, I don't want to belittle the rest of the directing team because there's a bunch of other people in there. Amber Tuttle, Cliff Smith, Cassie, Ward. There's a whole bunch of people that are in there. Scott Miller's another one. Those are all part of their directing team. And they are just amazing in how they were able to get this to go to Giga, because we have been going for this for how long, saying America is never going to get a Giga.
Yeah, Europe always gets it.
You know, Germany gets it all the time. Other ones get it at different times. And America, it's like if it's on the West Coast, then everybody from the West Coast goes to GeoWoodstock. If it's on the East Coast, everybody on the East Coast goes to GeoWoodstock. They never get them together.
But now it's in the middle.
And it's in the middle, and it is amazing. So yeah, it's just one of those things, and it is going to be phenomenal. If you ever got a chance to talk to Jesse, he is an amazing organizer. He just goes crazy when it goes with stuff.
Yes, he does.
And if you've ever been to Moga 2016, I think it was,
his energy is crazy.
Unbelievable. It doesn't stop.
No.
It's like zoom, 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 zoom. So yeah, we are so pleased that Jesse was able to do this. And again, this is not to belittle any of the other GeoWoodstocks. It's just that lightning's hitting in a bottle on this one.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Yep.
Frequently asked questions. There's some different things. We're not going to hit everything. I've actually got a document that gives all the things. So if you do have questions about GeoWoodstock, write to me and I'll tell you whatever whatever information I have. So we'll hit some of the highlights here. With the pre-registration event be near GeoWoodstock location, the pre-registration event will be held at the Clermont County Fairgrounds, which is near Coney Island Amusement Park. This is going to be in Coney Island Amusement Park.
So, yes, that's the answer to that
Yes.
question.
Will the park be open to the public? The park will still be open to the public. They can handle 20,000 people. No problem there. Interestingly enough, that weekend is the slowest weekend for the park. So that'll be
Wow.
excellent. The park's in 3 parts. There's a picnic grove where they have exclusive access and running the picnic grove. This is where the main event will be and the food is served. Amusement park rides. The amusement rides area is open to the public, but every time we visit, this area is empty, even when the parking lot is packed out.
Ooh,
So
water park.
they got a water park.
You probably find me there.
And we should feel like it's geocachers only. The venue and the convention and visitors bureau is extremely confident on this. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
A lot of good stuff. Is it near an airport? It's 15 minutes. And let's see, 15 minutes from GeoWoodstock in Hebron, Kentucky is how close the airport is if you're going for that. Is camping available? Will be at the fairgrounds.
Yep.
Details are being established. When this is done, details will be announced and reservations can be made. So
this
it's
is
coming.
very sad.
What's that?
Are pets allowed? Officially, the event venue is no pets.
Yeah, because I would imagine in Coney Island, pets would not be a good thing.
However, we are permitted a limited number of caching dog buddies within the picnic area that GeoWoodstock will be set up.
Very nice.
So obviously they can't go on the rides or do the swim.
Right. If you're going to bring a caching buddy along, let Jessie Tuttle know via Facebook.
Ellie would lose her mind, so she'd stay home.
Yes, Ellie's going to stay home. When can the wristbands be used, or what can the wristbands be used for? The wristbands can be used for either unlimited rides at the amusement park or unlimited use of the water park.
You can't use them for both.
Right.
So that's an either or.
Yep. The ride bands will be good Saturday or Sunday as long as you don't take it off your wrist. You may leave and return as many times as necessary. Oh, yeah.
I'm all about that water park.
VIP packages. Get 2 cards so that they could exchange for ride and swim, or can use 1 on each day. So getting, those VIP packages.
VIP package, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about those in a second. Let's see, when and what are the satellite events and other things to do? Satellite events can only be published 6 months in advance. We still got to get it to Memorial Day. When we got to get it past Halloween. When published, links for these events will be posted. So we will let you know what's going on with this. Planned but unpublished events include flash mod type event at the fairgrounds, an event at the tavern after the baseball game. Obviously, there's going to be a baseball game.
Yep, pre-registration.
Pre-registration at the fairgrounds.
Of course, GeoWoodstock at Coney Island.
Yep. Saturday night. Midnight Madness, a time to buy, sell, or trade coins and path tags will be Saturday night at Coney Island after the amusement park closes. How cool is that?
And they're not sure about Sunday.
And yeah, they're going to work something out. Yeah. There's some other events planned for Monday through Wednesday, but nothing firm in its place right now. We are way early in the game, folks.
And they will have some lab caches.
Yeah. So expect lab caches for the event. New geocaches set in conjunction to the event. And we'll have plenty of family activities at attractions in the area the week leading up to the event. We should have it all finalized sometime in January. And again, you're going to want to check out GeoWoodstock on Facebook.
All right. And any exhibitors, vendors, and speakers who want to contact somebody about
doing stuff.
Woodstock 18.
Right.
Or 2018, excuse me. The email partners at AFK, it's Apple Frank, Kansas, I don't know, .us.
There you go.
Partners at afk.us.
Yep. So yeah, there's just going to be so much different things going on at the event that obviously we could spend 45 minutes going over all the different things that are going on here.
Yeah.
Some of the highlights that you do want to talk about. What is so cool about GeoWoodstock 2018? So it was established on October 13th that GCHQ awarded Giga status to GeoWoodstock 2018, the first Giga in North America, and only the 6th in the world. You
I thought
think
there
there was
were-
like tons of them.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So apparently Germany's
Cool.
got the most of it, and a sprinkling of others. I always thought there were more gigas than that.
I did too.
So 6th in the world. It is being held at the amusement park and water park. Plenty of entertainment for the entire family. 3 major interstate highways lead directly there. Cincinnati has been rated as the #1 city to visit in a couple of rating services. There are over 10,000 caches within a reasonable drive. For geocachers, I have no idea what reasonable is.
I know. I don't know. It's different for everybody.
Yeah. Let's see. This GeoWoodstock will be unique with the venue and proximity to so many services. And of course, Cincinnati is a large metropolitan city with all the amenities.
Mm-hmm.
So holy cow.
And we'll have a ton of other information in
Right.
the show notes.
They've
that you
got
can check
everything
out.
about
the baseball game,
geo
tours.
tours. Let's see what other stuff. Let's get to some of the pricing real quick and then we'll move on.
Okay.
So that's all the fun that they have here. Okay, here's the price packages because people are always wanting to know about that. Free, you get a name tag sticker. So that's it. Kids pack for $10 gives you some of the. I'm not going to go over each one because there's so many things. We'll get to the big one and we'll tell that. The copper package is, let's see, I want to get these right here. Kid package $10, retail value $30.50. So this tells you what it is. The copper package also $10, retail value $28.50. The bronze package $35, retail $71.50. Come on. The silver package, and let's do the silver package, $70. This is where I think people would raise an eyebrow and go, okay, are we going this far or not?
Yeah, right.
You get everything.
But there's a ton of stuff.
You get everything from the previous packages, plus lunch buffet meal ticket, dry bag with shoulder strap, GeoWoodstock embroidered patch, lapel pin, button, sticker, magnet. Retail value $123.50 for $70. The gold package is $100 for $213.50.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it's half off of whatever they're doing here.
Now the Mac Daddy. Well, that's not even the Mac Daddy.
Right. Let's do the mini Mac Daddy and go through
Yeah.
here. The VIP package is $195.
Okay. And you're getting everything
before that.
in the package before
previous,
that.
all the packages.
Plus
yeah.
extras.
Yeah. So here's the extras that come with the VIP package. Unlimited ride and swim ban for Coney Island Amusement Park. So you get both. VIP check-in, VIP parking pass, VIP lounge access, VIP lapel pin, GC mini VIP tag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 geo coins, 2 of them special edition VIP,
and some other unannounced
and
geo
a bunch
coins.
of other geo coins that are coming into this puppy. Retail value right now $350. Hokey smokes ball. Believe it or not, they actually have a VIP package 2, which is $375. Everything in a VIP package, let's see, retail value over $700. This option is available only to 2 geocachers, not just couples, but will only include 1 parking pass. So they got tons of stuff. And again, we'll have the links to Cincinnati, USA and Coney Island, so you can check all that out. So holy cow, Giga status, it's going to blow your mind. I can't believe all the stuff that they've got going with that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
all right.
It'll be cool.
It will be cool. All right. And let's do the final thing here. I'm going to bring this up because this is just something you got to see. And so I'm going to broadcast here. And let me bring this over. Share screen.
Application window.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
All right. So this is cool. This is out of the geocaching blog. And we'll have a link to it in the show notes. It's called 10 Creepy Caches for Halloween because Halloween's less than a week.
Yep.
So, I just love creative people. And these are 10 actual geocaches that are available. This one's called Dracula Untold B36, and the GC code is GC5HGMH. And the only thing I can explain for the people listening to the podcast is you got a creepy skeleton, and I don't know if that's actually Dracula or a geocacher. I'm not exactly sure, but he could be Dracula in a hoodie.
He could.
I'm just saying, next to a gravestone.
Yeah.
So awesome geocache is called Dracula Untold. The next one is called Tavern of the Damned Redo. Is that Redux? I never could do words like that. Redux.
I'm not French.
Tavern of the Damned Redux Redo. Send all things to HeadHardHat at gmail.com. Smiley's Revenge. And this is GC9F6C, which has a cool skeleton hanging from a tree, which I think is awesome. The next one, number 3, is Freddy's Nightmare Night Cache, which is GC1GX7B. Very cool skeleton with the lighting and another cool gravestone. I love those. Those are awesome. Number 4, Skull Cliffs. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Skull Cliffs GC16CEP. And it's literally what you think. It's a cliff covered with if you ever seen the grave sites underneath France and England where they've got the catacombs and all the skulls in that are all together in multicolor, I might add. Very nicely done. Beautifully done. Number 5 is The Creepy Tree with let's see, that's GC57ZMV. And that's got a nice creepy ghost in a tree. Go figure. Number 6, I do not know that language. So we'll just give the code, and it's GCDAFD. So GCDAFD.
It looks like a mystery or something.
Yeah, some kind of mystery zombies. I'm not sure. Anyways, a real creepy woods and a casket with skeletons in it. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Number 7, again, don't know the language. So
maybe German. I don't know.
GC11JM6. And
I'm thinking it's not the United States.
It's got some creepy trees and a ghost. I like that. Clever stuff. Ghost looks like it's up above. Excellent.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Ossuary.
The Cosnis. Ossuary. GCP. This is an older one. GCP 0JT. And it's literally catacombs with skulls in it. This is neat. I would like to see that one.
That's how they used to
bury the dead. Yes.
Okay.
Very cool. Number 9, the Hand Trap. CARMH3 is so Hand Trap with that, and the GC code is GC3TBR5, and it's kind of what you think. If you saw the movie Saw,
I did not.
You stick your head behind it and your hands up into it to get to the log. So I'm sure there's some creepy stuff going on with that. Looks awesome.
Simon name.
Simon name. And of course, number 10 is Heiligen Hike 6. Gotta hand it to you. Dun-dun-dun. GC3XCF0, and it's literally
a hand.
Creepy hand.
Yep.
All right. Good stuff. Wow. So yeah, just to give you an idea of how quick the shows are going to go. That's it.
That's it, folks.
It's a half hour. So this is our
format. Quick for us too.
Wow, holy cow, that is something.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean it's time's up?
Done.
So yeah, we'll get used to the new format and go from you, and yeah, we'll go from that. And I think we'll move on and wrap this puppy up. All right, so there you go, half-hour show. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a little taste of stuff with this one. It's going to be interesting trying to keep up with the half-hour format.
Yeah, it'll be love to talk. So
yeah, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, there you go. Let us know what you think about the show. Let us know what you think about us coming back. We'd love to hear from you. Send it to gsreboot@gmail.com. And again, more information about prizes and stuff next week. And we really do appreciate you stopping on by.
Don't forget, we're going to start at 8.
Yeah, start at 8 o'clock.
Show starts at 8.
Show starts at 8 o'clock on Thursdays, starting next week. Can't believe it's November already.
I know, right?
Holy cow.
Every year I get older, the years go quicker.
Is that what it is?
And I'm like, why is that?
Yep.
My aunt said, wait till you get to be my age. Thanks for that little bit of optimism.
Isn't that great? Wow. Okay, so please consider becoming a patron. We really do need the contributions. Simply go to our website and click on either PayPal or Patreon. And if you could throw us a couple bucks each month, we'd greatly appreciate it. And please tell other geocachers we're back. And if they're new, tell them we're here. And we'd love to have more come in and add to our collection with the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast universe. So thank you so much. All right, wife Amy, believe it or not, close out the show.
Oh, that one's in Michigan.
Which one?
This cache right here.
Oh, she's already on with the chat.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Okay, wrap it up.
We want to thank our sponsors, gxproxy.com and coinsandpins.com, plus our amazing patrons. Thanks to Andy HeadHardHat Smith, and thanks to everyone watching and the chat room. Please keep those comments coming in. We all will see you next time.
Yep. Special thanks to wife Amy for all the things that she does, including looking at geocaches on the internet while we're doing the show. It's awesome.
Yes.
All right. Good stuff.
Oh, no, somebody sent that to me.
That's cool. I love it.
Yeah.
That's, hey, the scarier the better.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's it. Have a good one. Have a safe one. And we will see you out on the trails. Bye-bye, folks. Please be sure to join us each and every Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for another episode of the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, right here on the GeoSnippits website at www.geosnippits.com. The video version of our show is available on YouTube, and the audio version is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Blueberry, the TED Podcast Network, Google Play, and many of your favorite podcasters and dog lovers everywhere. We love hearing from our viewers and listeners, so please leave your feedback by emailing us at gsreboot@gmail.com. Visit us through our social media sites or contact us via our voicemail line at 919-341-9519 or use our website Send Voicemail tab. GeoSnippits Reboot is a HeadHardHat production and is produced by Amy and Andy Smith. This show is copyright 2017 by Andrew T. Smith. All rights reserved.
You almost didn't make it.
Boom, baby. We're back.
You almost didn't make it.
Have a good one, folks. All right, so there you go. Half-hour show. Let us know. Too quick. That's we gotta move it.
Wow, that did go quick.
That went fast, baby.
Can't be yakking about random stuff.
No, now we gotta get right to the point. All right, let us know. Is this something more that you want where you get more meat, less fluff? And we'll go from there because it's your show. We want to know what you want. We're here for you, and just let us know. Again, gsreboot@gmail.com, and we'll see you fine folks next week. Have a good one. Have a safe one. See you then. Bye-bye, folks.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.